I'll let it dangle, which is my favorite thing to do.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Ultra Quiz Plus, Maine's premier comedy quiz podcast. Tonight, we are here in beautiful Auburn, Maine, at Central Maine's premier social distancing club, home of over 300 craft beers, Craft Brew Underground. We have for you tonight 3 of Maine's top comics. First, he's the Lewiston comedian that James Bond calls for dating advice. He's as well shaken as he is hung. It's Nate White.
Woo, hey guys, thank you for that welcome. True.
Beautiful thing. And next, it's a welcome return to the quiz by Lewiston's hardest working comedian. I guess it just doesn't come naturally to everyone. It's our darling of the dumpster, Dawn Hartill.
Hello.
And finally, tonight we bring you a comic who's easy on the eyes and, well, just easy. It's Amanda Kinsey. That's right. It's the Ultra Quiz Plague Doctors. We'll make you sick with laughter. I'm the man with a plan. If by plan you mean I have handkerchief and bottle of chloroform, Sheldon Bird. And now, let's have a big CBU hand for our host, Doug Bergfeld. You know, you don't very often get a voice like this for free, Doug.
I really appreciate you, Sheldon, and I appreciate our comedians joining tonight via Zoom. Yes, indeed, we are broadcasting from Craft Brew Underground in that we aren't at all broadcasting from Craft Brew Underground, though I do want to put a big shout out to CBU. There's a...
we do have a GoFundMe up.
Oh, GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're almost at the goal, so if you want to support Craft Brew Underground, go to GoFundMe, search Craft Brew Underground, you'll probably find it.
You can also do what I did, which is to buy a gift card.
That's true. Craft Brew Underground is a big supporter of the creative arts, including this show, Ultra Quiz plus improv and great comedy and Zumba. And you don't want to miss
spelling bee.
And the spelling bee. There's all
and
kinds
hate
of
night.
stuff. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on.
And beer.
And beer.
So much beer.
They have
4,000 different kinds of beer.
At least 4,000. However, during this time of pandemic, Craft Brew is only doing intermittent takeout beers, and we're trying to help them out by sending people to their GoFundMe page. Also, buy some gift cards from the folks at CBU. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, we are Ultra Quiz Plus. You'll notice the sound is a little bit different. That's because everybody's coming in remotely from their own places where they are sheltering. So I hope it's not too distracting. It should be a good show anyway. Now, as usual, I'd like to move into guest chat, where our comedians usually tell us all the great gigs they're getting ready to do. So I wonder how that's going to go. Let's start with the wonderful Nate White. Nate, what you got coming up?
You know, I actually have more going on than I usually do, despite
That's a sad
pandemic.
Comment, isn't it?
I know. I'll get right into it. Saturday, March 29th, I'll be playing Twister at the local old folks home. Thursday, April 2nd, I'm holding a full contact rugby tournament. Saturday, April 4th, I'll be participating in an ice cream sharing contest where we only have one spoon. And Sunday, April 5th, I'll actually be holding it's brand new. It's called the Sniffles and Snuggle Fest 2020, where if you have any kind of symptom at all of being sick, we hold you very close and tell you that it'll be okay.
Oh, Nate.
This is like when I was a kid and my mother would like have a neighborhood measles party.
Yeah, it's similar. So we're doing our part to stop the spread. That's what we're doing.
The only difference is death is probably guaranteed.
Mm.
Well, that's sort of true as long as you wait long enough. Anyway, moving on. Now, Don Hartill, since you've chimed in, what do you have coming up on the old roster?
Well, sadly, all of my comedy shows up through May have been canceled. However, I have been accepted to 3 different comedy festivals this year, and they are all postponed to the fall. So hopefully I'll be on some of those. They include the Bricks and Bridges Comedy Festival right here at Craft Brew Underground. Also, the Lady Laughs Comedy Festival in Madison, Wisconsin. And the Ithaca Comedy Festival in Ithaca, New York.
Sheldon.
So hopefully I'll be attending those later this year.
I am an Ithacan.
Sheldon.
You're an Ithacan?
He's an Ithacan.
Yes.
That's so iffy.
Yes, it is very iffy. It was a great place to come of age.
Now,
Wow. And so when you come out of quarantine, Dawn, you ought to be like, you got to be killing it.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's going to be fun to be on comedy festivals.
There you go.
Do you think you'll be funny by then?
Maybe.
The very tiny sound of clicking and tinking that you hear is Amanda Kinsey as her fork meets her plate, getting ready to tell us all about what she's up to during the pandemic. Amanda?
Oh my God. You know, like Nate, I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to be doing a solid 5 minutes in my company's bathroom in front of the mirror.
Wow.
I'm joining a dance-a-thon that's going to be happening in front of my bathroom mirror. So yeah, keep an eye out. Lots of stuff going on.
Sounds like the mirror is the place to be.
It is. I'm looking at the woman in the mirror, asking her to change her ways.
So you finally found a use for that bathroom webcam.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I got to make money somehow. The service industry is suffering.
Sheldon, I don't. Nick doesn't want her to know it's there.
Oh, Nick, we love you.
Nick.
We do love you, Nick.
So
actually, she's finally found an audience that won't take their eyes off her.
Oh,
Bang-a-rang.
Bam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Guest Chat. We're going to take a short 8-second break, and when we come back, we're going to move into the big News to Me round. That's round 1, open-ended questions to our comedians. We'll be right back. As always, my name is Doug Bergfeld with Amanda Kinsey, Nate White, Don Hartill, and the lovely Sheldon Bird. It's Ultra Quiz Plus. We didn't have to bless it, but we did!
I've got wood.
And we're back to Ultra Quiz. Can I come
Nate's
in?
being gross again.
Yes, that's too much information for me.
Is there just a chance that I could come in?
Watching these girls eat.
No.
And we're back. Stop it. And we're back to Ultra Quiz Plus here at NOT Craft Brew Underground. Moving into round 1, News to Me. It's an open round. If you have an answer to the question, you come right in. If you can't get to a correct answer in a timely way, Sheldon will help us move to the correct answer. Are we ready?
Why, yes, I will.
Are we ready for question number 1?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
All right, question number 1. Who is fed up with going down?
Your mom.
Oh. Sheldon, you're keeping score, right?
I know. I just wanted to let that one land like a fart in an iron lung, and then I gave it a point.
Okay. Don't forget to keep score.
No, I'm all set.
All right. So I'll just say it again. Who is fed up with going down?
I'm going to say the entire population of little people.
When you're toes to
That's the
toes, your
correct
nose is
term,
in
right?
it. When you're nose to nose, your toes is in it.
Oh,
Right. That's the
Elevator
correct term.
I'm going to assume it's men not getting laid.
elevator operator.
Elevator
Mm.
operator. Da, da,
Living
da,
it up while they're going down.
da, 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 da.
That's why I like you so much, Don.
You're better. You kind of suck with her.
Happy to be. Makes me
Okay.
the lucky girl.
You guys are really
done
making
good.
gold out of this one.
All right.
Fed up with going down.
Who is
That's
fed
the
up
Let's get into current events
with
here a little
going
bit. Come on.
down?
The miners.
Are you going
What?
back to the Chilean miners? That?
Yeah.
How are you old enough
Or
to
is-
know those
wait.
guys?
Is
Don, you shouldn't be
miners
going down
another
on
name?
miners.
Is miners another name for little people?
Only
You
if there's
guys need-
7 of them.
You guys need to smoke more dope.
All right, Sheldon, I think
okay, we want to wrap this one up?
I think
Oh, wait. I have one more. One more.
Excellent.
Airlines.
Oh, that's
very
good.
good.
That's
answer.
very good, but it's wrong.
Is it stock market?
Oh.
Ooh, yeah, you're very close.
My
You're very close. Who's
401k.
upset about the stock market besides Donald Trump?
I
My
think
401k keeps going down.
I think
for
we have
sure.
to.
Yeah, we all are.
I think we have to give it to Amanda, Sheldon.
She got it close enough. Oh, no, to Dawn, right?
Well,
It's the Federal Reserve Bank
there's
because of the stock
so
market.
close.
Yes,
I say that's
indeed.
Amanda.
Yes.
I say it's a tie. We were both close.
Yeah, well, the mystery of how things are scored is a mystery to even me. So we'll see how that
Yes,
translates.
it's a mystery that is totally contained
No,
in
I
the
think Dawn
birdcage.
and I just decided.
Yeah, it's hard because nobody can sit next to Sheldon.
Aw.
True. See, there's nobody sitting next to me.
Not even his wife.
I
No,
was
she
going to
went
say
away. She
Mrs.
couldn't
Bird
take it
wins
anymore.
tonight.
Yeah.
She couldn't take it anymore.
She
She's
wins
on the
every
couch.
night, Dawn.
Sheldon, you should check your DMs. There may be some special pictures.
Thank you very much, Nathan. Good advice.
Sliding
Wait,
in.
is there fluorescent light in your pictures, Nate?
That fluorescent light makes everything look bigger.
Oh,
I don't want you to miss a single vein.
Oh,
yikes.
back to mining.
Doug, I think it's time for question 2. What do you think?
I do. I think it's time for question 2. We're gonna roll into question number 2, which is from the world of science.
Science.
Good heavens, Miss McGillicuddy, you're beautiful. So, according to science, what transparently should not exist?
What transparently shouldn't exist?
Transparent.
White people.
Oh.
Well,
Whoa.
Whoa!
No? Oh.
whoa.
Jellyfish.
Oh, that's a pretty good
Oh,
one.
that's good too.
Yeah.
Nate's
Ghost.
Tinder profile. Wait, Nate's Tinder profile.
Yes.
Should not exist. Why does it exist?
Windows 98.
Doesn't exist. Windows Vista.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Nate, why do you have a Tinder profile still?
He's getting bored. He's getting bored with Grinder.
They banned me for being too perverted. Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, hardly.
All right, Sheldon, I think we need to bring these guys. This is going to be a short show, ladies and gentlemen. I think we should bring the first time
I want
we're
to
doing
give.
it like
I
this.
want to give a good obscure hint to see just how smart our contestants
Sheldon,
are.
you go crazy.
Prince Rupert's drops.
What?
What?
I got the host too. Anybody know what Prince Rupert's drops are? You'll have to go Google that one.
Prince
All right.
Rupert's drops.
Drops.
And
yes.
it doesn't have anything to do with...
Is it quinine?
I'm not
Here
going
you
to. I'm not going to waste the time on air to describe it. But everybody who hears this should go Google, because now the answer is
the answer.
what transparently should not exist: glass. Chemistry cannot explain why glass works the way it does.
It cannot.
For example, does everybody know that glass remains a liquid
At all times.
at all times?
No.
It's true.
So go.
Yeah, that's
go
why
Google,
it's wavy.
Go Google Prince Rupert's drops. Fascinating things.
Anytime I'm looking in someone's window to their bedroom, it's definitely not liquid, solid.
That's when you try to reach through.
Ah.
You're moving too quickly. If you move at the correct speed, you will be able to penetrate the glass.
Which is about 400 years.
Yes, it's just like the surface of water. Anyway, I won't get into it.
Question 3.
Yes, thank you, Sheldon, for moving me along. Okay,
I
ladies and
feel
gentlemen.
like the writers had a lot of time on their hands this week.
They really did. Actually, this is just a
They had
mistake.
something on their hands anyway. I don't know what it was.
The liquid.
It was a liquid.
But was it glass?
It's somebody's drops. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is Trump telling you to relax?
because he's going to get reelected.
Oh, boy.
Weed is legal in Maine.
I feel better now.
Because the Trump Taj Mahal is coming back, baby.
Coming back.
Mhm. Okay, come on, you guys.
Oh, wait, I know the answer. I know their answer. We need to relax because this is only going to last for 1 week.
Oh, yes. Not the correct
It's close.
answer, but a very good answer. Just imagine, if you will, you're with Donald Trump alone.
No.
He approaches you and he says,
Oh my God.
relax. What does it make you feel? What does it make
I'm
you
going to
think?
get raped.
Oh! Boy, I think we had rape in the last 3 shows.
He's going to grab my pussy.
Well, why would he be telling you to relax, right? Just cool it. What's going on here that needs to
Cool
be
it.
relaxed about?
If only we knew somebody who could do an impression of Donald Trump in a Mexican accent.
Relax. Go to it. Where you want to go to it?
So that we stop panic buying. Good.
All right. Moving
ahead.
on to question number 4. Here we go. Number 4. And it is, what movement is getting loose?
These bowels.
It's been a lot of muesli.
Nate's been eating a lot of tacos during the quarantine.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But cheese.
Did you say butt cheese?
I think you said but cheese, not
Oh.
butt cheese.
I'm sorry.
A lot of cheese.
A lot of cheese, yes. So what?
Butt cheese. Maybe butt cheese. I'm not here to judge him.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening. We can only see him above the waist.
Cheese is cheese, baby.
So what movement, ladies and gentlemen, is getting loose?
You have stumped the plate
I
panel.
can't. I swear to God. All right, so we clearly.
What movement is getting loose?
What movement is getting loose? There's
You're-
a lot in there.
You're good. I'm still goose. All I can do is goosey, loosey, loosey, goosey.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's great. Da, 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 da. We clearly need some practice at this video stuff. But that's okay. That's what we're doing this one. We're gonna figure it out. That's what we're gonna do.
Right.
We're gonna figure it out. Well, Sheldon, shall we move
Well,
them
gee.
to a correct answer?
All right. What movement is getting loose? It's the MAGA movement is breaking apart,
Yes,
say the writers.
make America
I'll
great
believe it
again.
when I see it personally because it's escaped other times when I thought it was doomed.
As reported by the BBC.
Did they run out of hats?
They did, because all those poor Chinese people are sick.
There you go. It makes sense why the movement's ending.
That's why it's falling apart. Okay, so in the same vein, right? Remember, it's not about the correct answer. It's about the comedy.
Oh.
You remember that?
I didn't know
right?
that.
Oh, yeah. It's all about the hilarity. What has become a gilded Petri disc? On this, the last of the News to Me questions, what has become a gilded Petri dish?
Can you use
dumpster?
gilded in a sentence?
Yeah.
Caesar's salad.
The dumpster behind CBU.
Ooh, baby. I've gilded that a few times. You don't know what gilded is?
Could you
I
just
don't know
what's the origin?
It means a gilded cage means, for instance, a cage that's made of gold. So it's
Douglas, I
Oh.
think he's taking the pesh.
the pesh.
The pesh. This is a Scottish phrase.
The pesh. It's
Taking a piss.
Surely it's taking a piss.
Well, yes, but that there's a different meaning of
But
that.
in Scottish, it sounds so much nicer.
Taking the pesh
I feel like
means having your ass out.
I understand that it has nothing to do with French people eating fish, but that's all I can think about when you say taking the pesh.
Oh, well. So who's got it? What has become a gilded Petri
What has
dish?
become?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I
you
know. I do. It's gas pump handles.
do? Ooh.
Ooh.
Petri
I'm going
dish.
with Caesar's Palace.
Oh, closer.
Very good.
Closer.
Very good.
Keep going.
We're circling the drain.
Come on, current events. Gilded petri dish.
Gilded
Who likes
petri dish.
Who likes the gild stuff? What's gilded in this land?
Gold-plated, motherfucker.
Urinals?
Ooh, where?
Ooh,
where
well,
would
where
you
would they
find
be?
one of those?
Oh, the White House
No.
lab.
Oh, it's the Prime Minister. His bathroom.
Oh, that's good too,
Boris
but
Johnson,
no.
Parliament's gilded petri dish. The House of the Lord.
House of the Lords. It's actually, Sheldon, take us to the correct answer.
The Mar-a-Lago Resort.
Mar-a-Lago.
Hotbed of sick
White House
rich
South.
people.
Nice.
So
I'm
no
from
points on
Lewiston.
that
I've
one.
never been there.
Bro.
Yes, I'm from Searsport, and I've never been there. I wonder if that's a trend. Nate, have you been there?
I've been there a few times.
Mar-a-Lago.
So, yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Yep.
I have a membership.
You do?
He does not remember.
Yeah, no, I had to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Oh,
I
so
can't
you
really
surely
talk
can't
much
talk
it.
about it. Yeah, okay. I
No,
understand, yeah.
but
I can
Nate,
understand.
watching it on YouTube does not mean you've been there.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. Then I haven't been there. Then I've watched it.
You still had to sign the NDA, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I printed out a copy myself
Yeah.
for my room.
Paints a picture. It paints a picture. Oh, my goodness
Yeah.
gracious. So, that was lovely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the sizzling, fantastic news to be round. And it is now time to the next round. But before we move into the stand-up round, Sheldon Bird is going to deliver on to our wonderful comedians the information they need in order to write their jokes. Sheldon, are you ready to go?
I'm back.
Yes, Doug.
Take it away,
Next.
Bird.
Yes, Doug. Next up, it's time for a new round, the stand-up shuffle. While we take a short break, we'll give our panel this topic, and we'll ask them to write a joke or two on the suggestion. The topic tonight, are you ready? It's social distancing, and we'll be back after a short break.
That's right. We'll be back after a short 8-second break. 8 seconds is all these comedians need to spin
I said that
comedy
already.
gold. Sheldon. 8
How
seconds.
come if I do something, you got to copy
Why
me?
are you so misbehaved on Zoom? This is not a license to
Because
kill.
you can't reach me.
8 seconds is all.
I can do anything I want, and you can't do anything about it.
You're freaking killing me. All right. 8 seconds is all these comedians need to spin comedy gold out of the air. We'll be back shortly. I've been Doug Burkfield with Nate White, Don Hartill, Amanda Kinsey, and the lovely and naughty Sheldon Bird. I should probably just let it run.
Did a lot of good stuff.
And we're back to Ultra Quiz Plus here at Not CBU, remotely on Zoom, but telling everybody who listens to the show to get on Patreon. Not Patreon. It's not Patreon at all, is it? To get on GoFundMe, look for Craft Brew Underground, even if you're in France, and donate a couple of francs or euros to the place that hosts us and hosts lots of other creative endeavors in the Central Maine area. We want them to survive. We want them to thrive. So everybody who's listening to the show, do your part and give those guys a little sting of cash. And I am Doug Bergfeld, host of Ultra Quiz Plus, with the lovely Sheldon Bird. And Nate White, Don Hartill, and Amanda Kinsey moving into the stand-up round. Sheldon, would
Yay!
before we do
Gonna win.
the stand-up round, we have to do a quick check of the scores because the person with the highest number of points gets to assign the first comedian up to be the opening act on the stand-up round. Sheldon, what are the scores?
Well, Douglas, we have a bit of a paradox. The producers haven't told us what to do about this one. We have Amanda with 2 points currently. We have Nate with 4 and Dawn with 4. So we need a tiebreaker. Okay, how do we handle that?
Shirts for skins.
Wow.
Nice try.
on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can't see what I saw, but Dawn is the winner.
Thank God.
Dawn, you get to pick
Yay.
who does the first stand-up round with the topic of social distancing. Dawn, who shall go first? You may choose yourself.
I will choose myself, and I will go first.
All right.
Uh-oh. You got
You
this.
ready?
We're ready.
Well,
Social distancing. Social distancing is the art of remaining 6 feet apart, or as my husband refers to it as, I can get that close now.
Oh.
Oh.
I told my kids the other day that the CDC has asked all Americans to practice social distancing. My kids said, so we can pretend you don't exist still?
Oh.
Ah.
I feel there's a thread here. There's a thread.
My favorite part of social distancing is that now I can yell at creepy guys from 6 feet away, and I don't have to wait until for them to touch me.
Oh.
Oh, very creative. Very creative.
Wow, Dawn Hartill, do you have another one?
I have more.
Oh my
You ready?
God, she's got more.
All right, social distancing, that will be the hashtag that will be on every post after COVID-19 ends when Nick Dufault tries to explain the lack of audiences at his comedy shows.
Oh, that's
burn.
cruel hard.
All right, just one more.
Okay,
One more.
do it, baby.
Social distancing, or as it is known to every girl that Nate White has ever dated, finally.
And how many are they?
There is a plethora. Well, are you counting the ones that were
plethora?
all at the same time or individually?
Yeah, what about those friends?
I only have so many fingers, guys.
Hey, wow.
But they are all in unison yelling, finally.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn Hartill with her stand-up round. Dawn, you now get to assign the next comedian to be on the show.
Ladies first, Nate White.
Hey,
Yay!
Nate, what do
Thank
you
you
got?
so much, Don. I wish I could social distance myself from those jokes, but I'm stuck here for the rest of the show, I guess. So a girl actually said she couldn't go on a date with me because of social distancing in December. It wasn't a thing yet. Okay.
No, of course not.
I actually I just met my dad for the first time recently. He said he'd been practicing social distancing since 1986. Kind of weird. Yeah, makes sense.
Understandable, though.
Yeah.
I thought he didn't love me. Good news. I haven't seen my grandparents in a while. I thought they were dead. It turns out they were just social distancing from 6 feet underground.
Ooh, darkness.
Good news. They're okay. They're okay.
Keep
They're
it light, White.
That's all I got.
Nate White, ladies and gentlemen, for his portion of the stand-up round. Now that leaves, of course, the wonderful and talented and yoga positioning Amanda Kinsey to deliver onto us her headline jokes. Go for it.
All right. So I got a few. All right. So I love social distancing. I finally have reached the level of intimacy that I've always wanted, which is none. Social distancing is great because
Sounds
I can
like you're excited, Nate.
Okay, Sheldon. Don't
Yeah,
walk
well,
on the
you-
comedian.
Sorry, I know I stepped on the
Yeah,
comedian.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Say that one again.
Kinsey.
I'm looking at her cats. I can't help it.
You're good. So this one's actually about Nate. So social distancing is so great. I can finally go to the local bar without getting hassled by every hairpiece that walks in.
I don't have a hair. I have great hair. It's one of the few things I have going for me. Look at that. No receding hairline. Look at that.
So
I feel better now.
So I'm a wicked extrovert, and social distancing has actually been really hard for me. My social distancing turns out to only be 6 inches. But in other news, I'm a little warm. It's getting warm. With social distancing, I finally have the relationship with my parents that I always wanted. They're on the front lawn yelling through the window. Good relationship.
They're in the next room.
You guys are very creative.
And I guess I'll leave you with this. My husband frequently wants to have sex, and I found a great way around it. See my earlier comments about intimacy challenges. And I've got a great excuse now. I can just yell social distancing and stop him in his tracks. But
So 6 inches is good enough then, huh?
Oh, Mr. Bird, Mr.
So-
Bird.
well, 6 inches is good for just the tip.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Exactly.
That would be a massive
pinch.
tip.
Well, during this time of pandemic, every inch matters.
Counts.
Anyway, moving on. That was fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Those were our comedians, Nate White, Don Hartill, and Amanda Kinsey, delivering on to you the stand-up round. Sheldon, that has got to have something. Oh, God, I'll take it again. Starting again. That has got to have done something to the scores.
Well, indeed, it did affect the score, Douglas. And now, at this point in the game, we have Amanda with 7. We have Nate with 7, and we have Dawn Hartill moving into the lead with 9.
Whoa!
Yeah!
Even though Dawn has got a lead right now, there's all to play for here on Ultra Quiz Plus with me, your host, Doug Bergfeld, and the
There's only-
lovely Sheldon Bird. When we come back, we will be moving into the charity round, in which we put our jocularity aside and award our points to a
Your
deserving...
jocularity's been out for a little while.
Yes, well, you can't see what's happening below the desk.
I wish I could.
As always, this is Ultra Quiz Plus, and we didn't have to plus it, but we did!
But we did.
Yeah, we did. Amanda's
Hey.
flossing on screen. You should really be putting that on Pornhub right now, because
I
there is
get
definitely
royalties
a niche.
money
Yes.
from my flossing.
Don't they call that vor?
I don't
That was
know,
for
Tampon
Dawn.
string?
Sheldon,
with-
I don't know if they call it vor. I don't know what vor is. I really
No, of
don't
course
want to
you
know
don't.
what it is. So
You don't know what porn is?
no, I know what porn is.
Vor, V-O-R-E.
Doug, you're talking to.
I mean,
Yeah,
look
Giving
at
away
me.
a free premium subscription right now, by the way.
Or cue the music.
Cue the pig.
You-
That's why I doesn't drink margaritas very often.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the very serious charity round, where our comedians put their jocularity aside and we award our points to a entity that just needs a little help. Sheldon is soon going to read you a description of a number of struggling businesses who have tried to exploit the COVID-19 scare. Sheldon, are you ready to issue forth the businesses who are deserving of our charity this pandemic season?
I am ready to issue.
Sheldon Bird, take it away.
All right, panel. The first charity we have is Fever Finders. Has the pandemic got you worried? Have you heard something about fevers being bad? Not sure if you have one? Call Fever Finders and we will dispatch one of our Fever Finder fanatics to your home to check you out. Choose from a dizzying array of fever detection options like standard mercury, instant tongue, or earworm. If you like things more intimate, try one of our pants down options. At Fever Finders, we don't like it hot.
That's Fever Finders, ladies and gentlemen, possibly deserving of your charity points. Sheldon?
I got a fever just listening to Sheldon talk like that.
So
Mhm.
low.
The
Pandering,
second choice.
pandering.
The
I'm
second
upwards of
choice.
69 degrees right now.
A
The
cold
second
pinch, I
choice.
think it would be.
The second choice is Fanny Fresh. Now remember, Fanny means different things in different lands, but still. Has your life been slightly inconvenienced by panic orders? You can't find any toilet tissues for sale? Having a hard time working out how to keep your intimate areas clean?
Yes.
Seek no further than Fanny Fresh. Send a text to #Taint, and we will send a member of our Nether Region Regiment to wipe away your problems. We're Fanny Fresh, always moving.
Did you just say #Taint?
He did. Take it again, Sheldon.
The whole thing?
No, just the bit. Just the last bit.
All right. Send a text. Send a text to #Taint, and we will send a member of our Nether Region Regiment. Wipe away your problems. We're Fanny Fresh, always moving from the front to the back. Who writes this
For good
stuff?
hygiene.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Hey.
Where was the comma?
And we'll be demonstrating Fanny Fresh's abilities later on
It
in the
was-
show.
It
Sheldon, would
was
you
right
like
behind the taint there, Nick.
Oh, nice, Amanda. Very nice. Sheldon, are you? Chew it up. That's right.
Oh, I can talk with my mouth.
Oh, you
full.
can. Oh, thank you.
Oh, is this the part where we sit on our one leg again, Amanda? Oh, let me try that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
There
gotta
it
go.
is. There it is, Queen.
I want the ankle behind the ear, Dawn.
I don't remember Amanda's tongue being so far out, Dawn.
Oh, stop. You're just showing off now.
I am.
Sheldon, would you care to take us into number
Yes,
3?
Queen. You're funnier than me, so that's all that matters.
Your third
You did.
choice, ladies
third
and germs, is just hookers. Turn forced quarantine into an afternoon of sex by calling one of our hookers to come to your house and fuck you. With law enforcement and medical resources stretched to the limit, it's easy for us to exploit our stable of sex workers to profit from this crisis. Why should the media be the only ones to exploit the disaster for revenue? So call just hookers, and we will send you a whore. Stay safe.
So
So we have number 1, fever finders. Number 2, Fanny Fresh. Number 3, just hookers.
which one of these needy entities deserves your charity tonight? Who would like to dedicate their points first?
I
I'll
will
go.
dedicate mine.
oh.
Go ahead, Nate.
Okay. I was gonna select just hookers, but I think I already donated.
It's not a sperm bank, Nate.
Oh, my bad. All right, I think I'm actually gonna go with Fever's Finders, because everybody likes a compliment, and when I called them, I don't know how scientific it was, but they did say I was so hot.
It's like being a stripper's favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Fever Finders for me.
Fever Finders for Nate White. Nate, you should take that hotness down to the seniors twister thing you're doing later on. That's going to be
I
great.
might. I think I might.
Inquiring minds want to know, though, does Nate want standard mercury, instant tongue, or earworm?
No, instant tongue.
Or one of
definitely.
the pants down options?
Instant tongue with pants down.
Pants down, pants down.
Fantastic. All right, who else would like to dedicate their points to one of our needy entities?
I will dedicate my points. This was a hard choice because Fever Finders, hearing Sheldon read, was very feverish.
Oh,
And
man.
Fanny Fresh, because everybody knows bidet is another day. But I'm going to say,
That's the first
right.
one tonight. Yes,
I'm
indeed.
going to say I'm giving my points to just hookers, and I will volunteer as tribute.
Whoa!
You can't give points to yourself, Don. Come on.
Yeah. Man!
Dumpster points.
Oh,
That's not what
man.
your dad said.
Oh.
Ooh.
He's cheap. He wouldn't.
Well, we've yet to hear from Amanda Kinsey. Amanda, where would you like to pledge your charity points tonight?
So I was really touched by the the plea and fanny finders about the panic hoarders, because I'm definitely one of those panic hoarders. You should see the laundry room. And because I feel bad, I want to donate my points to them. Hopefully that will absolve all wrongdoing.
Now, Amanda, what is in your laundry room? Inquiring minds want to know.
A lot of toilet paper. No.
He was hoping it was lingerie, but he'll go for toilet paper.
She's got a laundry room full of Lululemon.
All right, that's the first point for the host.
Hey, thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the very serious charity round. We're going to take a short 8-second break, and when we come back here to Ultra Quiz Plus, not recording at CBU tonight, though I do suggest you go on to their GoFundMe page.
Doug. How many beers at CBU? And don't mess it up, damn it.
You don't know. There's 34,500 craft brews on offer at CBU. You can pick them up from the street on certain days that are unknown to me. But you can look up Craft Brew Underground on Facebook, Craft Brew Underground. You can. They may have a website, probably at craftbrewunderground.com.
And they're on Untapped.
And they're also on Untapped, which is the place to find beer. And, of course, more importantly, they are on GoFundMe, Craft Brew Underground. Donate to the cause, help creative arts in Central Maine, and a wonderful establishment that serves fantastic beer. And, by the way, the owner is a fantastic fellow and deserves your help. All right, when we come back with Amanda Kinsey, Don Hartill, Nate White, and the lovely Sheldon Bird, we will move into the true or false round. It's Ultra Quiz Plus. As ever, we didn't have to plus it, but we did! Fantastic!
But we did.
I'm starting to manage the lag.
But we did!
Just watch the hands, people.
You guys?
Watch that. And we're back to Ultra Quiz Plus here at Not CBU and the various homes of the various panelists who have joined us tonight to go into the lightning fast world of true or false. It couldn't be easier. Is it true or is it false? Is it false or is it true? That's all you got to do. Can you do it?
Maybe.
Oh, yes, we can.
Oh, that was great. You guys were right on the knobs there. Okay, true or false? Lightning fast. Number one. To buoy milk futures, the stock market operatives have been dispatched to buy all of the nation's butter. True or false?
False, because the Boy Scouts are full of lies.
Boy Scouts?
What?
Good. What show is this again?
I don't know, but how Boy
Repeat
Scouts.
the question.
I'll
Repeat the
repeat the
question because I heard Boy Scouts too.
So, two.
They're probably just coming from my room.
I'll try to elocute. To buoy
Boy Scout.
milk futures, as in to make them float on top of the water. Stock market operatives have been dispatched to buy up all the nation's butter. True or false?
I like hearing.
With everyone staying home, butter is doing just fine because it makes great lubricant. So
right.
It's doing fine. False.
Yeah, it kind of comes back to haunt you the next day, though.
It does. It's definitely there's calories in there.
It comes back to haunt you. How does it haunt you?
Do you ever have butter in your mustache, Douglas?
Not in my mustache, but up my ass, sure.
Douglas, how have you not had butter in your mustache?
Amanda, have you ever had butter in your mustache?
Well, if I don't wax it, absolutely.
I can't grow a mustache.
You guys have never done the mission dairy position?
All right.
Berry.
So, what do you have a guess at true or false? Because it's the true or false lightning round.
I'm gonna go with true because the stock market sucks right now. And butter makes everything better.
It's a slippery slope.
I'm going to stick with false because
Okay.
Boy Scouts and the stock market tell lies.
Yeah.
And Nate?
Still false because it's
Nate White is
still
false.
dumb.
It's true. Of course it's true.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you
Who's
been to
John
Hannaford?
Hartel?
Have you seen the butter aisle? It is absolutely a desert of all kinds of slippery, milky fat.
I'm
Now-
not allowed to go anywhere else but home and office.
Okay, well, fine.
Sounds like my bed sheet.
Fine. I am the dispatcher who goes to the Hannaford. Okay, number 2 in the lightning fast world of true or false. Donald Trump chooses his lies from a random word generator. Is it true?
False.
Or is it false?
False. It's from a magic 8-ball.
Ooh.
False.
Because-
He's never told a lie.
Ugh.
Oh, false because of China.
Ah, yes, indeed. Guess what?
The Chinese virus.
We just don't
The
know.
Ah!
We just don't friggin' know. Amanda has gone offline momentarily. I'm sure she'll
Oh,
be back.
I got to plug in. Hang on.
Oh, she's running out of juice. Is that what happened to you, Bird? You ran out of juice?
Well, no. See, I have this problem with the iPhone where there's you get to have your phone or a charger in the lightning port.
Lightning. Fast world of Sheldon's iPhone ports. Question number 3 on the true or false round. Ozzy Osbourne has killed more bats than the coronavirus.
True. I saw the VH1 special.
We were slightly visited by Ozzy Osbourne there for a minute. Don, would you care to weigh in on how many bats have been killed?
I'm gonna say we just don't know.
Oh, sadly, it's true. Ozzy Osbourne continues to kill bats daily as
Wait a
part of
minute,
his
wait a
morning
minute.
grand regimen. Well, moving on to question number 4 in the lightning fast world of true or false. Captain Crunch is neither a captain nor is he crunchy. True or false?
Yeah.
He's an admirable. No, wait, not admirable. He's an admiral.
He's an admirable admiral.
Yes.
Yep, it's true.
It is true. Captain Crunch is an admiral, and he is not crunchy. He is soft
He's a
and
serial
delectable.
killer.
I hope you fall over in your chair.
I wish I
Wow.
was live streaming Nate swirling about in his chair. All
Douglas,
right.
we
You
have
and
an
everyone else.
unbelievable first-time occurrence.
We do?
Ultra Quiz Plus.
Sheldon, are you telling us what the scores are?
If you want to know.
Well, I do. I
Or
really
maybe I
do.
won't.
Please
It's
do.
a tie.
No shit.
What?
Look
It's
at Amanda.
a tie. We have 13 points apiece.
Okay.
It's all of us?
All of you. Ladies and gentlemen,
Who's coming
So-
from
it is
behind?
all for the first time ever in Ultra Quiz Plus history during a pandemic. We have managed to tie up all the scores as we move into the song round as 13, 13, 13. It's really all to play for tonight. It's amazing, unprecedented, incredible. Aren't you glad you listened tonight? I bet you are. Tell your friends and friends. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next thing that happens is I deliver a topic onto our comedians, and they will write a song based on that topic during the short break. Are you ready to hear what the song round topic is? Comedians.
Yeah.
Ready.
The song round topic of the night is COVID-19. And I caution you. It is not the coronavirus. It is COVID-19. Are we
So
clear?
you may not do my corona.
Already
Did you
done.
not love that video though?
Um,
Limit.
Very good.
I would love to.
I knew that would be done before the show went out, so we just went COVID-19. All right, when we come back, I will still be your host, Doug Bergfeld, along with the lovely, lovely, lovely Sheldon Bird, Amanda Kinsey, Don Hartill, and Nate White. And as always, we're Ultra Quiz Plus. We didn't have to plus it,
Oh, we
but
did.
we did. Oh, man, I messed that up.
Well, Amanda
All right.
jumped ship.
Back after 8 seconds. gentlemen, we're back to Ultra Quiz Plus, where we have Nate White, Don Hartill, and Amanda Kinsey all tied up with 13 points. That's right. First time in Ultra Quiz Plus history, we're in a three-way tie going into the song round. The song round usually decides the match, but tonight it very much will. But before we hear the warblings of our comedians, we must first sing the song round song. Are we ready?
Why,
Ready, go.
Oh, enthusiasm. Here we go. 1, 2. It's the song round. Yes, it's the song round. It's the song round. It's the song round. Wow.
That's even better.
I can't wait to listen back to that, ladies and gentlemen. And this time I turned on the recorder.
My cat just committed suicide.
Is that what that noise was?
Yes, it may have been a suicidal cat, or it could have been the collective wonder of our 5 voices. So here we move on to the song round. First up tonight, drawing the short straw is Nate White. Nate, are you ready to issue forth?
Can somebody give me an A chord? Is that a thing? Can I
Sheldon,
hear an A chord? Sheldon. Okay. I think I'm ready. Gonna take you back to the mid-90s.
Oh,
The song stylings of Bush.
Bush.
Here we go. I'm always alone. I'm alone all the time. Fever is high, or is it my mind? Hard to find meals when everyone steals. 'Cause when we shop, it's like empty fields. I just need a snack to stuff my face. Hard to find love with 6 feet of space. Just make these days go by. I don't feel great at you. I'm sorry I coughed all over you. I think I have COVID-19, or is it my fear and anxiety? Quarantine. Just make these days go by. Quarantine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Nate White is
Hey.
on the board.
board.
Fantastic use of a Bush song from the 90s.
Wow.
The grunge period, I
love
think
a
it
good
was.
Bush.
Funny.
All right,
That's a
next
good
up,
one.
Nate, who will you select to go next?
Ooh, let's see. You know what? Let's just get it out of the way. Let's just get rid of that Don Hartill. I don't want to hear
Right.
that voice.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be the last thing in my mind tonight. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
I
issuing
do.
forth her song round song about COVID-19.
Like, you don't think of me every night before you go to sleep.
Honey, that's
Well,
because you give him
That's
rides
not the point.
everywhere.
That is not the point.
Don Hartill, ladies and
So
gentlemen.
my song round song is so fitting to the tune of Staying Alive. Well, you can tell by the way I disinfect. I'm a cleaning freak. I love my soap. Faucets wide and water's warm. I've been splashing around since I was born. And now it's all right. It's okay. And you may wash another way. We can try to understand the CDC's effect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're washing your hands. You're washing your hands.
Oh.
Feel the city break in and everybody's shaking, but we're washing our hands. Washing our hands.
In our hands.
Washing our hands. Washing our hands. Washing our hands.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
Don Hartill,
Don Hartill is
on the board.
On the
All
board.
right. Last but not least, certainly not, it's the wonderful and flexible Amanda Kinsey, who will soon issue forth her song round song, which will hopefully break this horrible tie so we can leave this quiz with a absolute winner. Amanda Kinsey, are you ready to issue forth your song?
I am.
Amanda
This will
Kinsey.
definitely break the tie because the other two are way better.
Mhm.
Okay. So mine is Smash Mouth. Shout out. So hey now, don't want the COVID. Keep your mask on and gloves. Hey now, don't want the COVID. Keep your mask on and gloves and all that touching my face. That shit's gotta stop right now. At the grocery store, trying to find soap and wipes, and I'm already too late. But the media man just keeps saying quarantine up until the very end. Hey now, don't want COVID. Keep your mask on and gloves. Hey now, don't want COVID. Keep your mask on and gloves. Ta-da!
Hey, Amanda Kinsey is on the board. Fantastic. I'm surprised.
I have a question
Yes.
real quick. Amanda, I know you picked Smash Mouth. Was Nickelback not available? Or
No.
why is that?
There's a
I couldn't
band.
afford the Nickelback royalties because I only have a
right.
penny.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
And she's 6 pence none the richer. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sheldon, that's got to have done something to the scores. Now, Sheldon, before
did.
Sheldon can issue forth the scores, he must first be energized by his allotment of suet. Sheldon, are you ready to receive your fat ball?
And beer.
Fat balls.
Fat
balls.
balls for Sheldon.
Virtual suet.
All right, Sheldon,
Hey.
I'm offering you the balls of suet. He's taking it in. Am I going too fast for you, Sheldon? He's
Nate, you're making this
masticating
too
the suet.
sexual.
Oh, I can see some recognition in his eyes. Sheldon is ready now to issue forth the song round scores. Sheldon Bird.
Issue. Yes, we do, in fact, have a tiebreaker.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh, Sheldon, if you do it to me again this week, we're not friends anymore.
I don't know if I can stand it. How can I do it without, like, the yoga pants thing?
Sheldon,
Remember, she's saying a
concentrate
Smash
on
Mouth
your
song.
fat balls.
Bribery.
A lot of men
everywhere.
judge me on their fat balls.
I feel like if I wore yoga pants, I would lose for sure.
In
I
fact,
see. I have touched. No. I have touched Dawn's butt so many times, and
There's
I can
that.
personally testify that her ass is wonderful.
Ladies and
Say it.
gentlemen, especially our
You
French
got to come
listeners.
to an improv show, Sheldon. It happens
Yeah.
at every show.
It's tradition now.
Can I play?
That voting.
Sheldon, it's time
Yes.
now to issue forth.
Is
the
it
song.
time, Doug?
Round scores. Yes, it is time. For
Oh my God. I never thought it would be time. All right. We do have the tie break. We have Amanda coming out of the song round with 4 points.
4
we have
points.
Dawn coming out of the song round with 4 points. And because of
Total?
extra voice and an extra gag,
damn it.
Nate gets 6.
what?
So Nate, ladies and gentlemen, is the winner of the song round and the winner of Ultra Quiz Plus this week.
Ladies and
That's 2
gentlemen,
weeks in a row, baby.
cue the music. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a tight Ultra Quiz Plus.
tight.
Not just Amanda's yoga pants, not just Nate's jeans, but the whole show has been a pressure cooker all the way through. And we finally have a winner. Tied up at 13 points till the end, we have Nate White as our winner. Special thanks to Amanda Kinsey and Darn Halto,
Take
who
that, COVID-19. I'm coming for you.
fought
At
hard.
least I got to be tied up with Dawn.
Who fought hard all the way to the end.
Everybody fought. It was a great,
We were
great
all
show.
tied up.
I've been your
No,
host.
Nate, you're not part of this.
If we were all at 13 though before. We were all tied up. Remember?
Yeah, no.
I've been your host, Doug Bergfeld, and for Sheldon Bird, this has been Ultra Quiz Plus. Good night!
Good night.
Man,
Good night, everybody.
we made it.